Okay. I'm going to be talking about Theodore Roosevelt today. He was the 26th president of the United States. You know, just one of the old boring guys from the 1800s. Nothing too exciting, so just sit back, try not to fall asleep.
Excuse me.
Did you hear that?
Greetings.
Dude, trying to give a presentation here.
I'm the man you're giving a presentation on. The 26th President of the United States, Theodore Roosevelt.
You don't even look like Theodore Roosevelt.
I know. Much more handsome up close, right?
What are you doing here? You kind of interrupted me.
I apologize for that, son, but you sure didn't seem very excited to talk about me. I'm here to show you that my life was adventurous and extraordinary.
Your life was adventurous? Weren't you just some boring president?
I was a president, yes, but I did a lot of exciting things before, while, and after I was president. I'll start from the beginning. I was born in October of 1858 in New York City. Here's a picture of me as a kid. Wasn't I cute? Anyway, as a child, I always loved science, nature, and hunting. When I was 12, I created the Roosevelt Museum of Natural History in my bedroom. It featured birds and other animals that I shot myself.
That sounds cool.
No, it wasn't cool. It was usually quite warm in my room. Anyway, when I was 18, I went to Harvard University. Here's a picture of me when I was there. You like those sideburns? After I graduated from college, I was elected to the New York State Assembly. I was the youngest person ever to do that. During this time, I still loved being outdoors and hunting.
When does the exciting stuff happen?
Hold your horses, young man. In September of 1883, I went out to the Wild West to hunt buffalo by myself. Now that's pretty exciting, right? I loved being out in the West, and I actually spent many years living there. A lot of people called me a cowboy.
You were an actual cowboy in the Wild West? That's awesome.
Yes, it was awesome. Speaking of awesome, in 1898 I helped form the Rough Riders. We were a volunteer group that rode around on horses and helped fight for the United States in the Spanish-American War. Now that's exciting! After that, I became governor of the great state of New York.
Wow, you did a lot of neat things before you were the president.
Indeed I did. After I was governor of New York, I became the vice president of the United States for William McKinley. I was vice president for about 7 months, then President McKinley was assassinated. After that tragedy, I became the 26th president of the United States. I always cared about the environment and conservation, so while I was president, I established 150 national forests and 5 national parks. All in all, I reserved about 230 million acres as public land so the wildlife and natural resources would be preserved.
230 million acres? That's like bigger than Alaska.
Yes, it is, young man. Pretty impressive, right?
Yeah.
While I was president, I also helped in the building of the Panama Canal, a 48-mile-long canal that connects the Atlantic Ocean to the Pacific. Throughout my life, I continued to enjoy the outdoors and hunting. I hunted big game in Africa and South America, and even swam with piranhas.
Wow, you had quite a life. Hey, isn't your face on Mount Rushmore?
Yes, it is. But they didn't quite get my chin right. Now, you see, I was much more than some old boring president. The things I did while I was president were very important then and are still important today.
Yeah, you're right. You know, hearing all about your life really inspires me. You think I could make a big difference like you did?
Of course. Just remember, son, it is hard to fail, but it is worse never to have tried to succeed.
Thank you for visiting, sir.
Thank you for listening, young man. Good day, class.